Welcome, everyone, to Deutsch L. Perry Stadium, home of the Bowling Green Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since early in the day for this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Yellow Jackets will put total leather and we'll get started. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense will get the first crack at it here. And here comes the quarterback. And one thing you know for sure with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
Offense set on first down. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
They'll need 3 yards here on third down to keep this opening drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Keeps the legs moving. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. The Falcons will send out the punt unit.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount.
Nothing but green ahead. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
You just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. It'll be a draw. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They try to go draw, but there's just way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line, and the offense has a negative play.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's caught downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Hands it off. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Gives it to the back on the draw. At the 35, he's loose. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10.
And, man, those are so frustrating for defenses because you're flying upfield, you're trying to get to the quarterback, and they slip that draw in there, and you can tell too many guys not doing their job, creating some space for the running back to make the big play down the field.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he was just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion. Well, they say you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, David, the defense dialed it up at the perfect time, and what a tackle.
Great tackle. I'm surprised, honestly, he held on to the football. That is what you want. You want physical knockbacks. When you're on defense, you watch the tape, coach is like, is the running back falling forward? If he's falling forward, we're not doing our job. There was no falling forward on that one.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. That is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Back to pass, it's King. Throws to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You know, quarterbacks do not stare down receivers, especially when thrown over the middle of the field. You've got to look these safeties off. That was going to be a small window to throw into anyway, but staring at that wide receiver made the safety's job so much easier.
And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Into the end zone, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Falcons! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Back to throw, it's King. Got the quick pass. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Looking to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it, that time to hand it off and pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
The Falcons are marching down the field. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They get him down after he makes the catch. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Got enough for the first. And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wide out in motion. Hand off to the single back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Everybody talks about DBs. They talk about dropping in coverage and not being physical. That DB begs to differ. Great tackle coming up, playing physical like a linebacker.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Runs through a tackle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he was knocked down immediately, short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll start this drive with a pass. Working that left side now. They get him down after he makes the catch. Offense gets set for second down. Dropping back, it's Bazelak. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. A strike downfield. Touchdown, BG! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Coming out with it, it's Lane. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Give to the running back. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. From the gun, the ground game. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the change to measure this one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air, it's King. He wants to take the top off. And it's caught inside the 15. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. He's looking to throw it. It's complete to the left. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Splits the uprights. It's good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. A first down for the offense. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Here's the handoff. Past the first down marker and still running. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got him downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To throw, it's Basilak. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Deutsch L. Perry Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Falcons will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Powers through. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Running back goes in motion. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Off play action on first down. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Catch in the middle, it's Lane. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're just about ready to kick it away.
24, Bowling Green, 14.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
That DB had a different story. He had something to say, coming up, making a physical tackle.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Stewart. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
The inside handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
This is a defense that comes to play every week with bad intentions, and they set the tone in games by making hits like that. They've got players on defense that play downhill, and they come flying in. If you're a ball carrier, you better get down. You keep trying to fight for extra yards. You don't have your head on a swivel. Watch it.
And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. The number one job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And the Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up, fires a bullet, now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Handoff from the gun. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Bazelak. Gets it out quickly. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again. And
he makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Moving out to the right. On the move, he fires. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Ready to fire from the pistol. He'll pull it on the read. At the 20, he's got space. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
And how about the job blocking by the wide receivers? If you're going to play receiver in this offense, you can't only want to catch the ball, you've got to be willing to block. They did a great job there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. On the ground with the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Scanning the field, it's Bazelak. Quick strike complete. And they're able to get him down.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route. Then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on second and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
On second down, wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. The Falcons are rolling down the field. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. He's got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Garcia. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Just steamrolling the defense. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. The give to the tailback. The Falcons are in the hurry-up. After run, now throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
How about the difference a week makes for this QB? Last week, man, the completion percentage way down. Just wasn't consistent, wasn't in good rhythm. Right now, looks like he's in total control, and this offense is moving at a way better pace. Looks like a completely different team from last week.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his eighth.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lane. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
To the air, it's King. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Dances away from one. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Now on first down from the 30. He's going to pass. Wiggles free. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. At the 40, there he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's first and 10 from the 44-yard line. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. After the pickup of 9, it's second and 1.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Snagged in the middle. It's Lane. Tackled immediately after the catch.
Well, they're able to get the completion right now, and you know the sense of urgency is up right here. They're in position to go win this game, David.
Yeah, and defensively, take your time getting off piles, make them eat clock, getting your defense really, really quickly, and make sure you don't give up any big plays by not being organized.
Steps away to find some room. Got enough space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. Snap it to the back. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
But they call it a long shot for a reason, because they've still technically got a shot. I know it's not great, David, but let's see these guys fight to the end.
It's not great, but keep fighting, keep spinning that pill around. Use every second on this clock to try to get this game as close as you can.
Dropping back, it's Bazelak. Feeling some heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Falcons want to pick up the tempo. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. You don't want to get carried away. It's still early, but that was an impressive performance to go to 3-0. What do you think? How good is this team, David?
I love when you say you don't want to get carried away. But, you know why you say but? Because we're going to get carried away. Great start. This is what we do. We're going to react to what we see, and 3-0 is exactly how you draw it up. You build momentum, you start to build confidence, and you start to look like a team, Jesse, that might could do some damage later on in the postseason.
So, can they drown out the noise? Can they not pay attention to what we're talking about and how good we think they are, and just keep that workman-like mentality each and every